we are diving headfirst into the brutal, beautiful world of interest rate predictions. Because whether you are buying your first home or clinging into one by your fingernails, this affects you. We're joined by the guy who's helped thousands of Kiwis make smarter moves with their money. Simon McDonald is a senior advisor at MortgageHQ and a man who whispers to spreadsheets like they're horses.
Financial freedom faster. Financial freedom faster.
If you like making money rather than watching everyone else do it, hit the subscribe button and get ahead because this is New Zealand's fastest growing real estate and investment show. Simon is not your average number cruncher. He's a property investment maestro who has helped countless Kiwis turn equity into cash flow. So in the next interest rate move, is it going up, down, or staying the same, Simon?
That's the $1,000,000 question.
Right?
Everyone's asking it. I can see it all over social media. And to give it to you straight, look, all the economists are saying the same thing, essentially. The banks and even your average social media guru is pointing towards the interest rates going down. Okay. It's just a matter of how much. And so if it was my prediction, I'd say probably 0.25.
All right. So if it's going down, what is the advice you're giving to Kiwis right now? Should they fix it straight away or wait until next week?
The market is one overlay that we apply on our advice. And so obviously a lot has to come down to the client's specific circumstance and understanding what their short, medium-term goals are. For example, if someone is planning to have children and take some time off work, then a reduced income that will affect your risk tolerance. And but given the environment of the market, I would say that generally speaking, we're advising clients that they fix in short.
Mm-hmm. So going back to the interest rates, if you have clients that are looking to fix soon, and we have that window next week, the OCR, usually takes a little while for the banks to follow. So how long after the announcement can people expect to see the interest rates reducing?
The evidence is that banks actually price this in advance in the majority of cases. And there may be some flow-on effect afterwards, but it's minimal. And so what I advise my clients is we've got a spreadsheet that we can run through to show them the cost-benefit analysis. We can make some predictions on where we think interest rates would go if they drop. Mm-hmm. Say if we have a prediction of 0.5, 0.75. If someone comes to me and they have this prediction and they want to put a structure in place that matches that prediction, then we can do a calculation on what the cost-benefit analysis would be, moving on to floating for some period before fixing in, for example.
Okay, yeah, because the next question that we get quite often is, hey, how do I know what to do from here? But it sounds like you have a direct channel with the bank, so go back and talk to you. Would that be the answer? Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that we can run some numbers so that the client has much more clarity around the interest rates. Yeah.
Amazing. All right. So if interest rates are going down, are you seeing buyers' confidence going up?
When interest rates go down, generally speaking, yes. Interest rates go down, buyers come into the market with more confidence. It's important to note that on interest rates, the economists are pointing towards that being a major driver, the interest rate reductions. And so as interest rate reductions flow through the general economy, it is going to have a positive effect. It's one of the interest rates are one of the major impacts for this.
Yeah, just right now I had a meeting with our community and everyone said, hey, if interest rates are going down, is this going to change rental yields? And obviously you're an investor as well, Simon. So do you see the interest rates going down can affect the return on investment in some properties or how much you would expect them to return?
Return on investment, yes. Yield or gross yield, no. The gross yield is calculated quite simply. Annual rent divided by the acquisition cost, right? So the interest rates actually have very little to do with that yield. In fact, it doesn't have any impact. What the interest rates have the impact on is the cash flow. Right, interest rates go down, your cash flow goes up. Right, the cost of the money that you lent to or borrowed to take the property on means that it costs less, more money in your pocket.
Just a reminder, this is the fastest growing investment in property channel in New Zealand. Why? Because people who subscribe here are the ones making money while everyone else is still thinking about it. So hit that button before you get left in the dust. Yes, and despite interest rates going down, it's always good to plan for your portfolio, I would say for the next 3 to 5 years, to make sure that depending on what interest rates will do, you save and you can, support and service that loan as well. But for your clients to have had a portfolio for a while, and now interest rates are changing, some people still fixed on the higher rate. Do you have any tips for them? Is this a time to have a review if there's a big difference on the interest rate they're on?
With interest rate reductions, we do an analysis, a refinance analysis or restructuring analysis, where we look at the current interest rates and whatever new interest rates are on offer, and we calculate the break fees and the savings over the term. And based on the spread on the different interest rates, you can have actually a massive benefit in some cases. The good thing is that when you come to us, you get that clarity, right? You understand what that exactly is, and you can make an informed decision after reviewing the interest rate options.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Simon, for sharing your knowledge with us today. Just a reminder, smart investors are always ahead of the curve, and that's exactly why this is the fastest growing property channel in New Zealand. Subscribe now or enjoy watching other people snap up deals while you wonder why you're still waiting for the right time.
More cash, passive income coming fast. Make your money work for you. Live the dream, it's overdue. So don't just wait, take control. Mortgage HQ will make you bold.